Do you know that part of the reason why you are working so hard and you want to accomplish a lot in life is because you want someone to see you and say you've done well. You want your friends and family to be proud of you. That is why you are working hard. And anytime you wake up and you look at the things you want to accomplish with your life and the things you want to do with your life, you feel some sense of pressure, a burden. It's not a bad thing though, but let me tell you why you shouldn't live to impress others. You see, when I was growing up, I've always been told, Boachi, we are counting on you. We want you to work hard. We want you to accomplish a lot in life because we know that there's a great destiny ahead of you. But there is something that's sagged my mind to think, okay, I have to show up and I have to make sure that these people who are looking at me don't get disappointed. That is the pressure that so many people are facing. Now, let me tell you, we always have this pressure to accomplish a lot. But let me tell you, do you know that this thing has affected so many lives and is the reason why so many people even don't accomplish what they want to accomplish? Because, listen, the reason why someone is going to buy the nice car, the nicest car on market, is because he wants someone to see him and say, wow, your car looks nice. The reason why you want to dress flashy is because you want someone to see you and compliment you. Sometimes a lot of ladies even complain about that they put on makeup, they went outside and no one complimented them, no one took their number and all that. It's validation. It's always that constant need to impress others. It's hardwired in our brains that it's very difficult for us to overcome that. But ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this video, I want to explain to you why we should get rid of this notion, this concept of impressing others. I know you don't want to disappoint anyone, but do you have to impress them? Do you have to impress them? You don't have to impress them. Now, listen. You see, recently I had a conversation with a friend, um, a little bit older than me. What he told me was very, very profound. You see, this friend had gotten married just recently, and the marriage ceremony was something that I was proud of. So, about 2 days after the wedding, I called him and I told him, wow, your wedding was great. In fact, a lot of people came. I enjoyed the food, and I hope that one day I can do something like this. And immediately he told me, Boache, it's not what you think. And it drew me in. So I asked him, why? Why? What's up? Is there any problem with doing a flashy wedding? And he said that initially he had decided to do a very small wedding because of financial issues and all that. And he told his wife to be that, well, I don't have a lot of money on me, so I want to do something small, something very little for all of us, so that at one point in time, maybe in our anniversary or something, I can do something big. Then the wife said, no. The wife to be said, no, this is something I can't accept because recently I went to my friend's wedding and it was huge. And I told my friend that I'll be doing mine too, just like hers. So if I do something small, it's not going to help. Now, this guy said he pleaded with her for some time and he didn't accept that. So he was like, okay, no problem. I'm going to go for a loan from the bank and come and do a very satisfying, huge wedding for you, as you have said. Now, the guy says that after the wedding, he realized he has made a mistake. You see, he was employed and the money that he was making from the employment was very small, very little. So now he is torn between telling his wife that maybe the wife should use her salary for housekeeping, and then he's going to use his entire salary to start paying the loan. That is something that shocked me to the core. I was like, wow, this is stress. Even from the onset, from day one, there is so much stress. And what brought about this? The constant need to impress, the constant need to get validation from people. There are so many people, there are so many ladies even on social media that are posting themselves, going for BBL surgeries and all that, just because they want someone to see them and say, wow, you are looking good. Validation, impressing others. Is the reason why so many people are into gambling, so many people are into various habits that might be detrimental to them, all because they want to look good in. Now, listen to this. Do you know that the lifespan of human is about 70? And this 70 that I'm talking about is not guaranteed. There are a lot of circumstances that are out there to kill you. A lot of things can happen along the way that can shorten it. And sometimes, if you are lucky, you are going to live beyond that 70. Do you know what happens when a person passes on or when a person is no more? Do you know that people just move on in a span of just 1 month? They are not going to feel the emotions that they felt initially when you were no more. And after some time, a lot of them are going to forget your memory. They will move on with their lives, and all that you were looking for, you are struggling for, will be no more in people's minds, will be no more in people's heads. You see, I have experienced that several times. I've heard of the deaths of so many popular people who, after just a month, they've, they've been forgotten. Even if I mention their names, that is when you are going to look back and say, oh, this person existed. Their memories are no more. Now, listen, if you live your life to impress others, this is what you are doing. You are stealing your joy. Apart from stealing your joy, your entire consciousness on earth, or what you are living for on earth, you tend to destroy it. Because that is not the point. The reason why you are living is not so that someone will congratulate you. The reason why you are living is to enjoy life. Enjoy your life. Do what helps you. If you are not able to do that and you start living to impress others, it's a rabbit hole. It never gets better. And you will continue till you get to a situation where you are in a cycle. This is what we call the hedonic treadmill, the constant urge for satisfaction, the constant urge for validation, and all that. And the constant urge for validation, which never gets fulfilled, there's no sense of fulfillment. You buy the car, you get congratulated, you get applauded, and then the satisfaction wears off, and you are up chasing the next high, and it becomes a cycle. If you don't look at it, it becomes a cycle. So, always what I tell people is live a life that serves you and serves others. You should never live a life that impresses people, because whatever you are looking for is in the mind. If you are able to reach in to your mind and feel that, okay, I've gotten this, I am fulfilled, what's next? Because once you're able to change your perspective about life and what you are looking for in life, you go far and you live a more fulfilled life. Because there's so many things people living to impress others, so much so that even if you want to do something and it's what you really want to do, and society says, okay, this thing is not something we respect so much, you just bail out of it. You shouldn't do that. Always live a fulfilled life. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Mo channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also click on the notification button to get updates on future uploads. The name is Boache, and once again, thanks for watching. We are going to meet again another day. Stay safe.